apply pressure. They hate that. Wring their necks. They hate that. You know, as you continue to go on in life and you keep doing better, a lot is going to be exposed. A whole lot of stuff is going to be exposed. And some of this may surprise you, but I'm at a point where nothing surprises me. I'd be very surprised if something very good were to just go smoothly. Because it's almost like almost nothing can go smoothly anymore. There's always something stupid going on with somebody. So all you gotta keep doing is applying pressure. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep focusing on your life. Keep doing all the right things. You will drive your haters nuts. And listen to me when I say this. These people are not your friend. They are not. They are not your friend. They never were. They never will be. They want you to lose so they can laugh and have you at rock bottom just where they're at, so they can maybe hang out with you and leech off you and do some other stuff. They don't want you to be in your power. They don't want you to be doing great things with your life. They don't want you to be doing these things. So the better you continue to do, the more nuts they're going to go. Keep driving them nuts. It's not like you're going out of your way and you're taking action in your life to actually drive them nuts. The fact of the matter is, and the truth of the matter is, you just focusing on your life and doing better will do that anyways. That's why I'm saying to do that. You just can't win with your haters. Actually, you can. By drowning them in your own success. That is how you beat your haters. And you don't do nothing to them. You don't do anything. You just become more successful in all ways. And that's enough to put them in their place, to wake them up to reality. Like, wow, this guy's really on top. Wow, she's really on top. And when that reality kicks in, as you keep doing better, they're just going to hate you more. They're only going to go more nuts. So keep applying pressure and drive them up the wall. Keep doing what you're doing right now because it's working. You see? It's working. And these imbeciles do not realize how much further ahead we are than they are. Which is also funny. Until videos like this are made, until they see something like this and they're like, oh my God, he knows. Oh my God, she knows. Of course we know. We know a lot more than you can even fathom. They just want to act cool. They just want to act some kind of way and be stupid. But we know a lot more than we even let on. A lot more. There's only little bits and pieces that they know and they think that's everything because that's all they've seen. There is so much they have not seen. They would be mind blown to know who we actually are. But they're too stupid to realize that, maybe just yet. But they're going to see. They're going to eat their words. You're going to drive them nuts. Because in their mind, there's no way you could have possibly become better than them. There's no possible way. How could you do it? If they can't, how could you? You see what I'm saying? They overlooked you. Your haters are always going to overlook you until you do something really, really crazy that puts you over the top, that they can no longer deny. And that's when they get driven nuts. That's when they get super mad and they're looking at you some kind of way and, okay, buddy, okay. What did I tell you? Yeah. And that's when they know right then and there that you were cut from that cloth. But they were too stupid to see that. And it's almost like they didn't even want to see it. But you will get so far to a point where they cannot not see it. You get me? And that's the most beautiful part you get to. You're only proving yourself more and more and more every step of the way. And as you do that, they only hate you more and more and more every step of the way because they are incapable of being on your level. They are incapable of being even close to you in any way, shape, or form. And it's just the truth. They can't even humble themselves to sit there and listen to what you have to say. What is that saying? What is that saying? A wise man can learn more from a fool than a fool can learn from a wise man. And this is a fact. Because a fool, just like I mentioned, is not capable of listening to a wise man. Your haters are not capable of listening to what you have to say because they don't want to. They don't want to fathom that. But a wise man can learn a lot from them, from a hater. A lot. A lot more than they'll ever know. A lot more than we'll ever let off. But we know a lot about them. We know a lot about how they roll. They are see-through. They are easily predictable. But not you. They just want to believe certain things, but they don't even really want to get to know you like that. They stop you from being yourself. They're very closed-minded and shallow. They're not open-minded. They're not willing to see things from different perspectives. They're not willing to hear different things. They're just simply not. And that is exactly why they are who they are. And it's exactly why you are who you are. You can learn things from the most classless, the most dumbest people. You can learn something. But haters, they don't learn from anybody. At all. But when you stick it in their face, you almost make them learn that. You force it on them. And there's no getting out of it. They'll just avoid as many things as they possibly can to protect their inner bitch. Is what they will do. And it's just stupid, man. Dealing with them is really, really stupid. You can sense what's going on the whole time, and it's like they don't even know that you're sensing what is going on. Because your level's above, your level's ahead. They don't want to believe it, but it is reality. It is the truth. There's so much you know that they just don't. And not everybody's a hater, but this goes for the haters. Open-minded people understand open-minded people. There's a lot to be said. There's a lot to be discussed. It doesn't matter what's being said. There's a understanding going on. The way your haters talk to you, it's just dumb. They talk to you as if they for sure know more than you, and the whole time you're thinking in your head, this person is very stupid. Very, very stupid. Very shallow. You guys get what I'm saying? You guys know kind of what type of people I'm talking about here? They want to come off so smart, so cool. Like they're walking around with this swagger, but in the whole time, you're just steps and levels above of what they will never be. And it's just the way it is. The way they talk to you. I can't even explain, I can't even give an example of what they say. It's just how they act. It's just how they are. I don't know if you guys know what I mean. Some of you definitely do. But it's stupid, man. Like, what are you doing? Do I have to just stop you and be like, what are you doing? And teach you a lesson? No. I'm just going to know what you're doing. And I'm going to let you, I'm going to pretend like I don't know exactly what you're doing. Some of the sus questions these people can ask you, and it's like, they actually believe in their mind you don't know exactly what they're doing. But you do. You know exactly what they're doing. They can't move their arm this way without you predicting what they're going to do next. That's how predictable they are. That's how stupid they are. I don't know why it's that way. It just is. Your haters ain't shit. They never will be. They have this very weird vibe when they come around you. They have this very weird energy. And the things they do, the things they say, the way they act, it's beyond me. They just can't come to terms that you're just levels and levels and levels above them. Not because you're just special, but because of the work you've done. They're not willing to just humble themselves to give you respect. They have to pretend like you're just not who you are. And it's annoying. I cannot stand being around those types of people. They're fucking annoying. Like, it doesn't even really affect me. It's just annoying. Like, I will take a short little time to just pretend as if I don't know exactly what's going on when I do. And I leave the scene quick. It doesn't last long. The conversations don't last long. It's done. And this is all because they're in their own way, like so much. And they need to learn to get out of their own way. It's not even about you. They're in their own damn way in life. But when you start to become successful, when you really apply pressure and do your best, it just, over time, they're really not going to be able to deny you any longer. That's the thing here. And it's going to drive them nuts. Because the whole time they thought they were actually either on your level or if not above. And they couldn't be further from being wrong in that case. And that's what pisses them off. They just can't be real about anything. And it's like, they will also call you lucky. They'll also say whatever they can say to just downplay all the work you've done over the years, over the course of your life and your existence. They'll make up anything they can to just make it as if you didn't do the hard work. Put in the time, put in those long hours. You have that discipline that is untouched. They can't touch your discipline. They wouldn't know what discipline was if it hit them in the face. Discipline is choosing what you want later on instead of what you want right now. Because if you just did what you want to do right now all the time, which is how a lot of people live, and of course you're going to do some things you obviously want to do, but it's like every little thing to the point where you have no discipline. And what I really mean by this is, let's say you really do enjoy like some of the work you do, but like you do so much of the work you do that you get tired and you don't want to do it, but you do it anyways. These people would rather take an easy way out and not do it, but you have discipline, so you do it so you can have better later instead of enjoying right now. You're in it for the long haul. You're in it for the long run. People who have no discipline are in it for now. It's now. Not willing to do anything that involves any bit of discomfort or pain or to exercise, so it does something great for you later on in life. You're more fit when you're older. You're healthier. You're probably better looking the older you get. A lot of people just want to do things right now that feel good. Eat fast food. Do this, do that. And honestly, there's nothing wrong with eating fast food like once in a blue moon. Once in a blue moon. Once in a blue moon. It's not really going to do anything, to be honest, especially if you work hard. But if that's what you do every day, you ain't going to win. You're going to slow down a lot quicker. You're not going to be as attractive as a person when you get older. There's consequences to everything. So if you're the person that does what they want to do right now all the time to feel good right now, it's right now, it's right now. I have to feel good all the time. I can't feel uncomfortable at all. No discipline. Then you're screwed. Discipline is all about choosing what you want later on instead of what you want right now. That's what it comes down to. You don't want to exercise right now, you won't be fit later on. You're slowly going to become very out of shape. You want to eat bad right now, all the time, every day. I need this, I need that. You can't do anything in your mind to just become more solid, to become a more solid person, to get better long-term results. That's what discipline is. And I could not have explained this any better. So this is what discipline is. Those of you that did not fully know what it is, this is what it is. Of course you know what it is to an extent, but this is how you really explain what discipline is to a T. To a T. And I'm all about that long-term type of stuff. I'm all about it. And it don't mean just suffer every day and it's just, oh my God. Every single day I enjoy my life. I do the work hard, play hard method. There's something every day that I enjoy. There's something every day that I also don't want to do but do it anyways. That's really what discipline is. You don't have to just suffer 24/7. That's no life is like that. Unless you have the worst of the worst, you're a starving kid in Africa or something like this, because that kind of stuff exists in this world. Which, if we really think about stuff like that, like how good we have it is just, we have it way too good. Like way too good. There's certain things in our minds sometimes that can take it for granted as well. And I try my best not to do that. And honestly, I'm very good at that to this day. There's so many things that you have that is, like you have a lot more than a lot of people have. There's always going to be the next step. You're always going to want more. But it's like, you're probably in a position right now that you just have so much more than so many people in this world that are legit suffering every day. Like all the time. It's not even about discipline at that stage. Like it's literally survival every day, which is a whole other extent. But anyways, and this is a whole other topic, so I'm not going to continue on here, but yeah, man, when you're just a person that does all the right things, when you have discipline, you will be hated on later on when you get hella good results. The numbers you create are going to be different. Your looks are going to be different. You're going to glow different. You're going to be more confident. It's like everything about yourself is just like one up in a lot of people, and it's not even about a competition. It's just the fact that you have discipline and a lot of other people don't. So they're going to get offended. You're going to have a lot of haters. the more you apply pressure to your own life, which is what I started this video with. Apply pressure. You will have a lot of haters, because a lot of people don't. They would rather enjoy and just, and I'm not saying never enjoy, like I said, but they need to feel good 24/7. They can never feel uncomfortable. They can never do something. If they don't want to do something, they don't do it. They're that weak in the mind. They can't beat their own mind. You have to be able to beat your own mind. If you can't, you're screwed. You have to go through some type of pain, some type of suffering. I'm telling you guys, there's days I'm so tired to the point where I can barely move, and I make myself do something. And I know for a fact, if majority of people felt the way I felt some days, they'd just be done. They'd literally have to lay down and they would just be done. Like literally. But anyways, don't be surprised if you get a bunch of haters. If you have discipline, true discipline, you will. You will set your life up way better. In the long haul, they're going to struggle a lot longer. And that's just what it comes down to. You apply so much damn pressure, you're just going through life like a hot knife through butter. Doing all the right things. Getting great results. While they want to get weak and they want to enjoy all the time, it's not going to get you the W. What's going to get you the W is the discipline. Is doing the things that when you don't even feel like doing, you would rather enjoy. It's just not going to get you the W. It's really that simple. It comes down to discipline. It's the number one thing out of all things, is discipline. You can't go to the gym and become very fit if you're not disciplined. You have to go like all the time, consecutively, every single day. You take a day off here and there. You take a day off on the weekend. Perfect. I used to be even crazier than I am right now, man. Like, I'm in my mid to late 20s right now. When I was in my late teens, early 20s, I was at my craziest. From a work ethic standpoint, when it came to fitness, I work harder right now in other ways than I did then. But when it came to just fitness is what I'm talking about, I was even crazier then. 7 days a week, not one day off. I would do something. Crazy. I could do that today, but it would just be too much. It's not necessary. It is not necessary. You have to know yourself, know your body, know a lot of things, and don't use, I gotta know my body, so I gotta rest, as an excuse. But like, for real, there's benefits in resting. But don't use that as an excuse to actually rest when you shouldn't, is the only thing. But anyways, I turned this basically into a discipline video at this point, but my whole point about it was you're going to be hated a lot when you do become disciplined. That's really what I'm getting at. Because a lot of people aren't. When you do have that discipline, you're going to get so much further ahead than everybody else, to the point where you're going to have so much more than everybody else has. So they will hate you for that. Your life will just be much better, quicker. They might have to work their entire life to achieve what you achieved at an early age. You know what I mean? You'll get haters for just about anything that you have or you can do that other people can't. And if you're a high achiever, yeah, you're going to get a lot of that. It's just the way it goes. I don't make the rules. I just report them.